Hello, this is Mike, and we have Dimitri filming this video. And here I'm going to explain to you how to change automatic transmission fluid on Ford Escape 2013. I know after 80,000 miles on Ford vehicles, sometimes your shifting gears could be a little jerky and it may shift not quite smooth as you want or how it was before. There is a great solution, and instead of paying thousands, or some people say like $300, $400, and they will change and flush your transmission fluid, you can eliminate all this cost and do it for only, like, I would say $40. So I bought this at Walmart. It's a Valvoline Max Life, fully synthetic. Definitely buy fully synthetic, and it's an ATF automatic transmission fluid. In AutoZone and Advanced Auto Parts, they sell it for $30. Walmart sells it for $17.99. It's you saving like extra $10. So it's not just 1 gallon, because the transmission pan holds 1 gallon itself, but the rest of the fluid is inside the transmission itself. So whenever you drain, not all the liquid is going to come out. It just only half of it is going to come out. That's why here's the empty one. And what I did, I bought like a Arizona iced tea 1 gallon empty bottle, and I drained all the liquid into my empty Arizona gallon bottle, and a little bit I would say it didn't fill it up quite full, so I filled it the first time just like a little bit like this. That's how it was filling in the Arizona, so that's why I'm filling it up, finishing it now. And by the way, it's kind of tricky to find that little cap where you have to fill out that liquid. So if you can come a little closer, there is a hose right here. You have to find some kind of like a huge screwdriver and kind of move it, and you will see this kind of cap. That's for your automatic transmission. You take it out, and I put this funnel, and we're gonna use this empty one, so don't throw it away. We're gonna use it to fill up the rest of the dirty oil. We can't just make a mess, so we have to recycle it. And another thing which I would explain to you, how to be on the safe side. When you park your vehicle, do it backwards, so your wheel will be stuck in over here. You don't have to buy special like stoppers. So why spend extra money? You just stop here and your car is not moving anywhere. Next thing, you put it on the handbrake, and you don't have to lift it up from both sides, just one side. From the driver's side, this is my second time when I'm doing it, because the first time I used the special extra jack. So use the extra jack. Do not follow this instruction. It's just because second time I'm being a little bit more comfortable, and do not use it just on that kind of jack. All right, so we're going to take out the cap. What you're gonna need, this kind of tool, you're gonna need 7 by 16, and I'll show you where that little drainage thing is. Okay, so we're gonna need this in order so this one is going to be filling up. So here's the hole. I mean, not the hole, the screw. That's the screw, which is 7 by 16. As you see, it's a little bit kind of oily because I was messing with it last time. And it's going pretty smooth because I didn't tighten it enough. This is my second time I'm doing it. Okay, now it's going pretty smooth, so I'm gonna use fingers, but it's gonna be super hot, so use some kind of gloves if you don't want to burn. and hold it so you don't want it to fall it inside that bottle. Okay, so you see the liquid is still kind of dirty, so that means it mixed with the previous oil. And so now we're going to, it's our second term, now we're gonna fill up again. And but I'm telling you, it's way better than it was before I did it first time. So I'm hoping the second time is going to be extremely smooth. Okay, so we drained the whole gallon, and I'm going to put back the screw. Okay, it goes pretty smooth because it's highly lubricated. Okay, all right, that's tight enough. And let's take a look how much we've got this time. It should be actually 1 gallon. I hope it is. And by the way, that's the screw, not the other one. That one is for your motor oil. Okay, so we've got, again, not quite full, so apparently the pan holds not exactly full gallon. So I don't know if you can see through it, it's not transparent, but I can tell you that's how much I got this time, right by the V sign on the very top. So that's how much we're gonna fill it up, just by that V sign again. And by the way, let me show you. As you see, it's pretty dark. That's how the mixed fluid looks like. And I'm gonna show you how clear and pink is the new fluid. If you can see, that's how it's supposed to look like. You see it? Totally pink. It shouldn't be dark. And it's good that we're doing it second time, because you see, the first time just diluted half of it. It goes pretty well. Okay, just give it, because you don't want it over pour by the side, so just give it a time. All right, so we've got a little bit left. Let's just do it. I don't recommend it pour it too much, because there might be too much excessive pressure and it might squeeze your rubber sealing by the pressure, and you may end up leaking. So don't put too much. I even recommend to put a little less than you're supposed to, because it's always easier to fill it up later on. All right, next thing, we need to turn on the vehicle. So by the way, here's the cap. It's right there, and that's the handle that I used to hold this house, because there's a lot of pressure, so you have to hold it. And let's close this cap right there. Yeah, it's very tight in there. I don't really see what I'm doing, but it's super tight. Okay, so the cap is there. That's how it's supposed to look like. And as you see, you don't see the cap, so it's hidden by this hose. Okay, so the next thing. All right, so this is the last step after we have filled up the second time. And you want to take off that brake. Oops. Start the engine. Just let it be on the park for like 10 seconds. Then put it on reverse for another like 5 to 10 seconds. Put it on neutral for another 5 to 10 seconds. This is just ionizer. It has nothing to do with the video. Put it on drive. And if you have sport or any other gears, put it as well. 5 to 10 seconds. All right, so it should spread out inside the transmission. The next thing what you need to do is to drive inside the city using all your gears, or at least some of the gears, back and forth, forward and rear, and that should be good. And by the way, you see I'm changing the rear with the drive. It's no more jerkiness, so it's much better. So that's how it is. Okay, well, thank you very much, and thank you, Dimitri, for filming this video. And everybody, enjoy your ride and be safe.